What is going on, Road Trippers? Road Trip Nate here. Once again, welcome back to the channel. With Mr. Beaver. As those captions at the top stated, I am doing a reiteration, a follow-up, basically, of last night's video. I stated in that video I did not know what I was gonna do for my birthday. I know what I'm gonna do for my birthday. I had today to think about it, and I am going to go to Vintage Stock. Like I said last night, I'm going to Vintage Stock. I'm going to buy a movie. For the last decade, I have said I will never watch again because it freaked me out to a point. I watched it once, I would never watch it again. Which sounds like a good time for a horror movie fan, like I am. Sleepaway Camp. Sleepaway Camp, especially the ending scene, it freaked me out to the point where I'm like, I'm never watching this movie again. So I'm like, you know what? That sounds like a good idea for my birthday. Watch a movie I have stated I would never watch again because it freaked me out. And I may find Terrifier 1, which that is one of my favorite movies. I would love to own it. Terrifier 1 is one of the best movies I've ever seen. Terrifier 2 and 3, they start getting into the lore of the ancient Greek deity giving Art the Clown his powers, and I don't need a backstory. I don't care. I just want to see a murderous clown for an hour and 45 minutes going around and chopping people up behind you. That's all I need. But yeah, Sleepaway Camp. That is what I'm gonna buy and watch for my birthday. I have been wanting to watch that all day. Currently watching Monday Night Raw from a couple hours ago. Live on Netflix. But yeah, I watched, as I stated, I watched The Wolfman night before last while I was here at work. It was alright, but yeah, I was driving around earlier today, and I'm like, well, did I still say it? Yeah, it's 11:42 at night, so yeah, it's still today. I was driving around earlier, and I'm like, what would be memorable for my birthday? There's got to be something memorable for my birthday, which is in, what is today? The 5th? It's fixing to be the 6th. 3 more days to my birthday. I've got that day off, so how about Sleepaway Camp? Watch a movie I have stated for a decade now I would never watch it again because it freaked me out to a point where I would not want to watch it again. How about watching that? How about buying it and owning that movie? Because that is a movie that for so long has been the movie that I've said that okay, that's the lines on the on the ceiling. I thought my computer had a crack in it. I'm using my travel computer, my Dell that I have had for gosh 2 years probably more more than that probably. it's been a good computer, but that's what I'm thinking about doing for my birthday. Just it would definitely make this birthday memorable. Turning 36, so it would be it's not a memorable birthday, but it would make it memorable. Other than that, shoot, I'm still trying to figure out if I want to. Hey, CM Punk, my favorite wrestler, and he's got a chair, and he took out Braun Breaker. I love it. And Seth Rollins and CM Punk are fighting. Seth Rollins is aligned with Paul Heyman. CM Punk's my favorite wrestler. He's the best since Stone Cold. And he's taking Braun Breaker out with a chair. I did not know we were going to be talking about this when I started the live stream. Rollins retreating. When did Sami Zayn come out? Sami Zayn is patched up from getting a spear from Braun Breaker last week, I guess. But Jey Uso retains the World Heavyweight Championship. And CM Punk is holding a chair with Sami Zayn and Jey Uso in the ring. Paul Heyman, Rollins, and Braun Breaker are outside the ring. I watched, I don't remember if I talked about this or not, but I watched the documentary about the Oklahoma City bombing yesterday morning. Very, very, very sombering, very, very surreal, because I remember when that happened. I was talking to my grandma about that yesterday morning, and I said, what kind of person could do that? You know, what kind of person is that sick and twisted? And to blow up the front half of a building with, right above that was a daycare for kids. I mean, what kind of person, what sick and twisted person would do that? But then I thought, you know, there's just sick people. And my grandma said, you know, it's worse than 9/11 almost, because it was an American that did that. That he retaliated for, what was it, Waco, where federal forces tried to infiltrate this this camp of anarchists, a cult, and the building ended up catching fire and killing a whole bunch of people of the cult leader, the cult, and they ended up killing a bunch of kids. So Timothy McVeigh I guess, tried to tried to I don't know what to say about that, but I remember that happening. And I've been to the Oklahoma City bombing memorial, and it's very surreal. There's nothing else I can say about that. That it's just surreal. It's somber. But getting back to three more days, May 9th. I am Walking Dead City. Season 2. I watched all of season 1. Excuse me. So I'm ready to watch season 2. But let's see here. There we go. World according to Briggs. Because why not? But I didn't know World According to Briggs was a Red Sox fan. That's cool. The Red Sox are, of course, my favorite baseball team. He's going through the. What is he going through? The protest capital of the United States. Of course, he's talking about Portland, Oregon. There's always a protest in Portland, but yeah, for my birthday, I am gonna buy Sleepaway Camp, and I'm gonna watch it. I thought about watching it earlier today, but on one of the streaming services, but I'm like, nah, that is a movie reserved for my birthday. So I'm not gonna watch it yet.
Behind me is the Oregon State Capitol building, or what a lot of Oregonians call the factory of bad ideas.
Kind of, like I said, kind of piggybacking off last night's Hotelstream from here in the hotel. I figured I would update on what my thought process is, what my plans are for my birthday. I did buy a coffee cup that I always quote from Hopper, Stranger Things, Season 1, Episode 1. Mornings are for coffee and contemplation. I always quote that line. And so I'm like, that would be a perfect coffee cup to have. My grandma tells me, well, you don't need any more coffee cups. You have way too many. Have you looked how many coffee cups you have? I said, I've looked at all those coffee cups for years now. At my apartment, I had a whole row in my cabinets for my coffee cups. Yes, I know how many coffee cups I have, but I drink a lot of coffee. And it's just like, okay, which coffee cup do I want to use today? My Lakers coffee cup, my Chiefs coffee cup, my Dodgers coffee cup, my Red Sox coffee cup, I have my Donald Trump coffee cup. Fight. I have my Colorado coffee cup. I have my Iowa coffee cups. I have my Razorback coffee cup. It's not like I need another coffee cup, but it's like. But it's like, what coffee cup do I want to use today? But that's one of the things that I buy is coffee cups, just so I can have whatever coffee cup I want to drink out of on that day. That's just me. It's just like me with horror movies. I don't need them, but I want them. But that's I ended up buying that. That's my birthday present to myself. The other one's gonna be hopefully a collector's edition DVD of Sleepaway Camp. So that'll be my 2 birthday presents to myself. It's okay if you buy a birthday present for yourself. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I still want to go do something for my birthday. Want to go for a drive somewhere. I just don't know where. I don't know where I want to go. I may not be able to go anywhere because I need to get my license renewed by the 9th. I have to. I need to talk to SSI. I got a phone call at 1 o'clock on the 9th for a hearing with a judge about my disability, my anxiety, my sinuses, my back problems, my eyesight. But
it's for education. Yes.
I mean, I don't know. I'm still trying to debate what I want to, where I want to go. I want to go anywhere. But I know the one thing I do want to do is I want to buy Sleepaway Camp. That's what I've decided I want to do. I want to buy that for my birthday, and I feel pretty good about that. We are over halfway through the year to Halloween, which it doesn't seem right. Like I said last night, it doesn't seem right that we're 5 months away from October, less than 5 months from October. That just does not seem right. I mean, as I said, as y'all have known throughout the years, I love the month of October. I love Halloween, horror, everything. That is my favorite holiday. But I'm gonna close this one out here in a minute, and we're getting to almost 20 minutes, so let's close this one out. This was just a Hotelstream 2 days in a row. We got a minute and 5 seconds. I would like to go see another haunted place. I don't want to get the Crescent or the other hotel in Eureka Springs. I don't want to do either of those on video. But if you're new here, please feel free to hit that subscribe button after the video to stay notified on all my current and future whereabouts. And if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. It just lets me know you care. This is Road Trip Nate saying, we got 20 seconds. Here's one more.
Well, FlexJobs is a subscription service for job seekers that features flexible
15 seconds, 14, 13.
We have an A+ rating from
The Basin Park Hotel. That's what. Alright, I'm gonna end this video.
To fully vet and verify all of the jobs on our site.